into an item that is not only great for those of you watching as a kind of self-purchase. You know, we're coming up on January 1st, the new year, the new you, or the new you we wish we all could already be, but then, you know, that would require work and time. January, by the way, is skincare month at QVC, so this is a little bit of a spoiler alert for what's to come, but this is your last look at this hero item this year. This is it. We have 8 minutes. It will not be presented after this. It's won an Allure, Cosmo, and Women's Wear Daily Award. It works in 15 minutes. Yes, I know it looks like a white concealer stick or lipstick. It's not. It's a solid serum, essentially touch-up, blurring moisture stick coming out, Jenna, for her. And this is the only way you look adorable.
Thank you.
It is distracting. No, I'm kidding. The only way that I can really get to the point of what this does and why you should care is to have Jane Tracy show you. So we're gonna throw to this video because it never spoils, it never gets old, and Jane did this live on air, and you will instantly understand what this little stick can do on your face.
You can guys come in close. I know I'm 58 and I got the lines, but here's the thing. I have never found a product that if I've put on my makeup and I'm like, oh, you know, there it is. I mean, that's me. Watch what happens. I can put this on over top of my makeup. Wow. Did you see that? That is why my social media went a little bit, oh my gosh, when I used this the first time. I had friends texting me.
Oh my gosh, Jane, that looks so good.
I know, it looks so much better.
All right, so Jennifer, can you take it a little step further?
Yeah.
Because TATCHA's this extraordinary, beautiful, bespoke boutique brand of Asian skincare.
Yeah.
But this is the quick stick that so many women swear by. They use it on clean, dry skin. They use it over makeup, not just on clean, dry skin. Why are we using it and loving it?
Well, I think the biggest thing to highlight in here is not just all the ingredients that are in here, but the one main ingredient that we love is that it is 80% squalane. Now, squalane for skin has so many benefits, but the fact that this has 80% in its formulation says a lot. And you saw that, in real time on Jane Tracy's face. And the fact that she could take it over makeup, but also it really is that serum you can put on bare skin as well. So it's the only serum that I know of you can wear over makeup, under makeup. It'll still address the hydration. You can target treat it. I use this for every member of the family, and I have about 9 open at once, and I'm just using it because it's so easy and it's portable. Take a look at these before and afters. Miss Sherry over here in the before, you can see the under eyes. It looks very dry. The upper lids, the bridge of her nose. Take a look at her upper bridge of her nose. 15 minutes later, those lines are completely gone. They're just gliding with squalane, the superfoods and antioxidants.
Oh, wherever you have wrinkles, wherever you have lines, wherever you have crepey, saggy, wherever you have uneven texture, wherever you feel like, oh my gosh, it is so dry in this house, building, or area, and my skin is dehydrating by the second. In minutes, it goes into action. You apply it without ever getting your fingers dirty and without ever needing any kind of tool. It can go anywhere, and because it is powered by, as you said, squalane and also lemon leaves and some of these incredible superfood botanical ingredients, it's good for wherever you put it. I even put it on my lips, and look at what it does. Look at what it does.
So with an expert grader, we ran a test and we saw what the actual improvements were. 95% of all of our users showed instant improvement in the dryness of their skin after 15 minutes. Then the dryness, skin radiance, and skin texture was improved after 2 weeks. And then the appearance of fine lines were improved after 4 weeks. So now we see all those things in the 15-minute before and afters where we saw in Jane Tracy and some of the images. But the thing we wanted to show you with that is that you continue to get progressive results. So it's not like one and done. Skincare is really personal. You're investing your time and your money into it. You're continuing to get those results. And this little thing looks so unassuming, but it is the single smallest item that I think has the most impact for your skin.
I know people that use it for their eye cream instead of real eye cream.
Yes.
It's kind of like that miracle balm that you can use on anyone, on really any part of the body. If the knuckles are super dry and itchy, or your husband's are like cracked wide open, if you have like a weird spot on your lip that is so chapped and you're just like, oh, it hurts so much, especially right here in the corners. But also around the eyes, as Jane Tracy did, and we'll play that video again, it instantly, even over makeup,
Yeah.
smooths, blurs, fills in all of those kind of like rugged lines and just gives the emollients and the cushion back to the skin. I have a #1 right here. I can sweep it over there on my worst days and it just gives like a bounce and a cushion and a plushness back to it. $800 out the door.
Whoa!
Again, Allure, Cosmo, Women's Wear Daily, a $40 bill. Normally with tax and shipping, we're at like 60 plus. So in advance of January, which is the skincare month where we all kind of, we pivot a bit to try and get into better routines and to affect kind of a change in, I think, a lot of our routines. We wanted to show you this without having to wait for January. And yeah, look, if you want to put it in somebody's stocking, you can. It's perfect for lips and even cold, dry winter season as it is. Wendy is using it pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
It's almost quicker to say, where is Wendy not using it? Because
she should put it everywhere because this will address anywhere, even on my arms. I've used it on my knees, on my legs, but I love the way that the light bounces off her skin. You can use it even as a highlight, to be honest with you. So even if you're wearing makeup, you can zhuzh up your under eyes if it's starting to get a little dry and the makeup's starting to sag and set into your skin a little bit, or just on the highlights or the top of your cheekbones for a nice highlight. But this is also so universal. So when it comes to gifting, you can give it to anybody, any skin type, any age, a man, woman, child. I mean, honestly, like it is so easy and it just does so much that whoever gets it, they're gonna love it. And I have never met somebody that didn't fall in love with this. And I think that's a lot.
also know people that because it's like a little portable stick with a lid, they keep this in their purse throughout the day as they feel like they're getting dry, they will swipe it on. At night before bed, they will grab for this over their night cream and just use it all over. It is a solid serum. It's not greasy, and the ingredients, can we go back there for a second? Because lemon leaves are kind of key in this.
That's right. The lemon balm leaves that we have in here are sourced out of Japan. And in Japan, lemon balm leaves actually represents comfort, kind of like a nice hug, little love. So it's really nice to be able to say that this serum stick, what it physically delivers onto your skin is also representative of what this beautiful plant symbolizes. We harvest it out of this gorgeous field, as you can see. This is not a stock image. This is actually where we hand harvest everything. And it's intentionally sourced because that's where these ingredients are the richest, and these botanicals that the geisha women, the Japanese women for hundreds of centuries have shown that it does something for the skin. It has beautiful benefits and it's tried and true.
By the way, you can use it in your hair. I know.
I've done
you
that.
Feel like
I've actually done that.
This is stretching now, Sean, but I'm not even kidding because
it's good for
it
your
is
skin.
a source of taming flyaways and dryness that is just unrivaled. And I got to tell you, I have to tell you, these pictures, wait till you see it in action in your personal life. I mean, all I got to say is if you grew up always keeping like a ski stick of like chapped lip stuff on you at all times, this is that and so much more.
If you even take a look at these 15-minute before and afters, you saw Miss Sherry's under eyes. This is Miss Cindy. Her under eyes are a little bit different. And you know, in the before, it's not awful, but in 15 minutes later, you can just see the improvement, how drastic it is. The lines are gone. Her skin is hydrated. It's getting all those essential nutrients and botanicals and the superfoods that are in every single one of our TATCHA items. We call it Hadasei 3. We're getting that Okinawan red algae, the green tea from Uji, Japan, and Akita rice. These three things are the key components that happen to make up the Japanese diet, but the Japanese diet really happens to be the basis for their skincare as well.
And I do want you to see this video one last time because it's so powerful. So here's Jane Tracy in a live moment on a show where she was hosting TATCHA and was with Jennifer, and she used this stick live without really any warning. And look what happened.
You can guys come in close. I know I'm 58 and I got the lines, but here's the thing. I have never found a product that if I've put on my makeup and I'm like, oh, you know, there it is. I mean, that's me. Watch what happens. I can put this on over top of my makeup. Wow. Did you see that? That is why my social media went a little bit, oh my gosh, when I used this the first time. I had friends texting me.
Oh my gosh, Jane, that looks so
I
good.
know, it looks so much better.
blows my mind every time.
It just never gets old, right? And because it's so quick and easy. So yeah, we love the TATCHA Serum Stick. And with 2,200 ordered, we wanted to preview January on the way with an entire skincare month of cool deals, and this one will be one of them. So, but I will tell you, this is your last chance seeing it presented this year. And it is, if you need to know it, getting there in time for gifting. Thank you, Ms. Jan.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to take a brief break. We have now one final hour, the 11 o'clock Eastern live hour. Coming up after this break, we're gonna have another one time only, some surprises on the way, and don't forget, everything is guaranteed to get there in time for gifting, stocking stuffing, and at some point we're gonna give you a little preview of what's happening tomorrow because lots of gals are getting all dressed up for it. That's all I can say.